There we go. Hello, viewers. My name is Zach Hardy, and this is my WWE preview, as well as my NXT Takeover Brooklyn preview. So, this should be fun. Of course, as always, if you are just joining me, remember to subscribe. Content's been a little slow here, but that's fine. I'll be checking your comments throughout the entire night, as I always do, or the entire stream, as I always do. Today we're going to be running down predictions from 6 different guys, as they will all be competing at Summerslam this Sunday. And all involved to try to win my prize. So, watermelon. Love watermelon. Get into the stream right now. Just time to load it up and everything. Blah, 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 blah. Etc., etc., etc. You also may notice the fact that I have an Instagram account shown below. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'll be switching between Twitter and Instagram. Twitter will probably be my main focus on pay-per-views and such. Instagram will be just for simple streams. I'll load up NXT Takeover. Right now. Waiting for people to join in. One announcement I do want to make. I will not be streaming my live reaction to NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. It will only be WWE Summerslam, and there will be other guys in the Skype call with me as well. It'll be a Skype stream. So that should be interesting. Still trying to load the NXT TakeOver Dallas card. Or I'm sorry, NXT TakeOver Brooklyn card. Been a while since I've live streamed something, so it's interesting. There we go. All right, here we go. We're gonna get into the Brooklyn card first. If you cannot get there in time, or if you maybe miss the Brooklyn card, you can go back and watch it when it's re-uploaded to YouTube. First off, we have Ember Moon making her debut against Billie Kay. Not mad about the people involved with this match, especially not Ember Moon. I'm kind of looking forward to what she does. I think it'll be a success. Most NXT Takeover or most NXT debuts are a success, especially when they have vignettes behind them. I think Ember Moon's obviously going to win this match. The question is, A, how will the fans react to Billie Kay? And B, how will the fans react to Ember Moon? You see, this match is kind of hard for me to give a shit about. Like, when Andrade Cien Almas debuted against Ty Dillinger, interesting to look for. Because you knew Ty Dillinger. He had a gimmick behind him. He was entertaining as hell. He has a great gimmick behind him. Great character. Plays it to a T. Great entrance theme. Absolutely the best entrance theme in the company. You had someone you can get behind. He may have been a heel, but he was practically a face. But rooted for him anyway. So with this, I mean, I know the NXT women's roster is in a drought. if Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax and Carmella hadn't gone up to the main roster, and I'm sure one of them would have fought Ember Moon. Well, maybe. I highly doubt Billie Kay would have gotten the spot, but Billie Kay, uh, lo and behold, will lose. I'm just looking forward to seeing how this turns out for the women's division. That's pretty simple. Next up are No Way Jose versus Austin Aries. Austin Aries has turned heel. No Way Jose is face, of course, going into this match. I think No Way Jose has a chance at winning this. I don't think it's like a Dolph Ziggler, Dean Ambrose type thing. But I don't know. I think I'm going to go with No Way Jose. I think I'm going to go with No Way Jose. I think Austin Aries is setting up to be maybe a main roster stock soon. And this may be a way to get No Way Jose over. So I'm going to go with No Way Jose. The Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder versus Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa for the championships. One thing's for sure, I think Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa will... I'm going to be ballsy on this, and I'm going to say the Revival will win this match. But one thing's for sure, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa will get over as all hell. Johnny Wrestling and the big man, well, not the big man, but Tommaso Ciampa will be incredible as well. They had a great match in the Cruiserweight Classic, and they will have a great match teaming with each other instead of competing against each other. But I don't think they're going to win the titles. I think the Revival will stay the top dogs in NXT, and they're going to retain the Tag Team Championships. Here we go. Andrade Cien Almas versus Bobby Roode. Glorious. I won't give in. No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. I will defend. I will defend. Glorious. I won't give in. No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. I will defend, and I'll do all of us. Yeah, that's a great song. I'm going to go with Bobby Roode to win this match. As much as it is kind of tempting to pick Andrade Cien Almas, I'm going to gun with Bobby Roode. It's his, I believe, his in-ring debut, and I don't think there should be much that changes. Next up is Asuka versus Bayley for the NXT Women's Championship. I'm going to go with Asuka to win. I don't think Bayley is going to be in the NXT roster or on the NXT Women's Division for very much longer. Asuka is going to be the one to carry that belt. Asuka keeps her undefeated streak. Asuka keeps the belt. And the final match, Samoa Joe versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the NXT Championship. I'm going to go with Shinsuke Nakamura to win this match. I just think that if there's any guy that can take down Samoa Joe, if there's any guy who can take down the guy that can beat Brock Lesnar, it's going to be the other guy that can beat Brock Lesnar. I think Shinsuke Nakamura, if he beats Samoa Joe, I don't think there's any other way to take the belt off of Joe. He's just a monster, and I think Shinsuke Nakamura is the only guy that can really take it away unless it's an upset type scenario. So I'm going to go with Shinsuke Nakamura to win this match and become the new NXT champion. So that being said, let me make sure the stream is still up. Damn. Set up. All right. Anyway, see if you guys have any comments. Nope, not yet. People have still missed the stream. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. We're getting into the main roster shows. And before we go into the main event, the Unitards Heavyweight Championship Fatal 4-Way, we're going to start with the #1 contenders match for the Unitards Heavyweight Championship. Tim Brown Jr. versus Andrew Padula. And this should be a great match. Some ballsy picks, some safe bets. All in all, they only have 4 differences. So this match could end in a tie, in a draw. We could get either another triple threat, or if I lose this my Fatal 4-Way match, could be another Fatal 4-Way. Who knows? Anyway, for the first match, Cesaro versus Sheamus in the first of 7 series. Both men have Cesaro to win this match. I'm not surprised. This could go either way. I'm thinking differently. I'm going to leave it at that, but both men have Cesaro to win that match. Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Naomi versus what was supposed to be Natalia, Alexa Bliss, and Eva Marie, which will probably turn out to be Maurice. Both men have Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Natalia to win that match. Next, for the Intercontinental Championship, The Miz versus Apollo Crews. Both men have Apollo Crews to win the Intercontinental Championship and walk out the secondary leader of SmackDown. For the Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy versus Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens match, both men have Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy. For the New Day versus Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows tag team championship match, both men, well, I'm sorry, not both men. Tim Brown Jr. has Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson to walk out champion. Andrew Padula has the New Day to walk out champions. Personally, I'm going to have to agree with Tim Brown here. But still, whatever. Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. Throughout the entire board, everybody agrees. And this is the only match that everybody agrees on. Let me see. Nope. This is one of only 3 matches that everybody agree on. Everybody agrees that Sasha Banks will win the Women's Championship. Spoiler alert. Everybody agrees that Roman Reigns will beat Rusev. Not necessarily win the United States Championship, because I'll get to that in a second. But Roman Reigns will win. And everybody has Dean Ambrose beating Dolph Ziggler. That's practically a given. So there's that. When it comes down to AJ Styles versus John Cena, Tim Brown Jr. has AJ Styles, and Andrew Padula has John Cena. And when it comes down to the Universal Championship match, Tim Brown Jr. has Seth Rollins, and Andrew Padula has Finn Balor. And when it comes down to the main event, what I'm spectating to be the main event, Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton. Tim Brown Jr. has Randy Orton, and Andrew Padula has Brock Lesnar. Now, on to the main event, the hashtag Unitards Fatal 4-Way, or hashtag Unitards Fatal 4 for the Unitards Heavyweight Championship, this beautiful, illustrious prize that I currently hold on my arm. For Cesaro versus Sheamus, will Zach Hardy and Brendan Buzak have Sheamus? Darren Jelinas has Cesaro. For the Carmella, Becky Lynch and Naomi versus what was supposed to be Natalia, Alexa Bliss, my babe, and Eva Marie. Every one of us have Natalia, Becky Lynch, and the former Eva Marie. For the Intercontinental Championship match, The Miz versus Apollo Crews, every single one of us has The Miz. For the Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy versus Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens match, Darren Jelinas and Brendan Buzak have Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy. Will Guglielmo and Zach Hardy have Chris Jericho, and Kevin Owens. For the Tag Team Championship match, the New Day versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, every single one of us predicts that Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson will walk out the Tag Team Champions. For the Women's Championship match, Sasha Banks versus Charlotte, all of us predict Charlotte. I'm sorry, all of us predict Sasha Banks. For the Rusev versus Roman Reigns match, everybody predicts Roman Reigns. I predict Roman Reigns via disqualification, so he doesn't walk out the champion. Gonna make that clear right now. For the John Cena versus AJ Styles match, every one of us has AJ Styles except for Brendan Buzak, who has John Cena. For the Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler match, every single one of us has Ambrose to retain. For the Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship, all of us have Finn Balor except for Darren Jelinas, who has Seth Rollins. And for the main event, Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton, Will Guglielmo has Randy Orton, Brendan Buzak has Randy Orton, Zach Hardy has Brock Lesnar, and Darren Jelinas refuses to pick this match. I wrote not available because he refused to pick. He said that Heath Slater was going to run out and cost Brock Lesnar the match. That's, of course, not a prediction, so I don't count it. So he's fucked if we're all tied by the main event. Anyway, those are all the predictions. I will put them in the comments, maybe, of the stream, etc. I don't know. We'll find a way to do this. Anyway, guys, that's all we have for now. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. I am your Unitards Heavyweight Champion, the Zach Hardy, and I am signing off. Adios.